I do definitely want to canvas and connect with the community and really make sure people are aware of Andrew Yang's platform and policy, especially relating it back to Martin Luther King Jr.'s legacy. So the main reason why I want to go now is to join the Yang Gang at the Martin Luther King Jr. parade on the 20th and show up in full Yang Gang spirit and talk to members of the community about the fact that, that legacy is on the ballot this year.
Where are you going for the MLK March?
It's going to be
in South Carolina?
Yeah, Charleston.
Oh, that's great. That's awesome.
I'm very, very excited. I think it should be awesome.
So just to give viewers some background, I actually met Sunny at the New Hampshire New Year's Eve event with Yang. So which early state have you not been to? Or have you been to all of them at this point?
That's actually hilarious because I've canvassed in every single early state except South Carolina. So
wow. So this will complete your full set then.
Exactly. So I actually have family in Nevada. My parents are there. So I spent the holidays there, knocked on some doors and went to local businesses and yanged them. I canvassed in New Hampshire the days after New Year's, after I met Andrew Yang and kind of got really, really invigorated and pumped about the campaign, and then went to Iowa for a week.
Wow. So tell me a little bit about your background. Are you, how are you able to do all these amazing volunteer efforts for Yang?
Yeah, so my background, I have a degree in bioengineering. I worked for the U.S. Army Research Office briefly, realized I was doing work I didn't feel ethically aligned with, and I actually started working for an environmental and consumer advocacy nonprofit in New York City. And so
are you currently based there?
No. So
okay.
A little over a year in New York. I actually was a canvas director at this nonprofit, so spent pretty much every day knocking on doors, engaging with the community there. And I actually left that job at the end of August, and I moved to Maine. So now I live in Maine. I've been writing a book. I published a cookbook while I've been here.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And during this time, I've been slowly learning more and more about Andrew Yang's campaign, and I had the free time and realized I have these skills as a canvasser, as someone who is comfortable going to people's doors, interacting with strangers, and finding the common ground that we have together. And I thought there's nothing more that I want to see than an Andrew Yang presidency. I mean, the things and issues he talks about resonate with me, but they also resonate with almost every single American who listens to him, which means that this is the person who can unite us all. And that vision that he presents to me is absolutely incredible. So I've been volunteering my time and helping however I can with the campaign.
So how did you get yanged? Was it when you were in Maine at home, or was it when you were visiting someplace else?
So I actually got yanged in July. The very first time I heard about Andrew Yang, someone told me there's someone running for president who's an Asian guy, and they didn't tell me that he was going to give everyone $1,000 a month. But I was like, that's I didn't know about that. Why haven't I heard about that? That seems like pretty big news. I looked into him, kind of left it on the table, and then a month later, my partner starts showing me all of these Andrew Yang videos because they were totally, I think it was after probably the second debate, they got yanged, and I didn't even watch that debate. And
wow.
Yeah. So they were so impressed during that debate that they started showing me all these videos, and I was like, okay, this is serious, and this is something I really identify with.